Hello there. My name is Craig Hane, and my students call me Dr. Dell. Now, this is a message to any teenage student, no matter where you live. I live in the middle of the United States in Indiana, and kind of think of me, as far as this message goes, maybe as your grandpa or great grandpa. Think of me as somebody that you know and trust. Now, what I want to tell you in this message is something that I think every teenager needs to understand, and it has to do with life and more importantly in mathematics and what you can do. And so I'm going to tell you something that's probably going to surprise you. A lot of teenagers now struggle with math, are afraid of math, and even those that are doing well in math don't necessarily get what they need and learn what they need. And that can all change, and that's what this video is about. So I think you're going to enjoy it. So let me share the screen with you now and show you some things that you need to know. First of all, I have a personal website, CraigHane.com. That's my name, CraigHane.com. And on this website, I have a lot of information. I have a video library, which has all sorts of videos, mostly about math that you may or may not find interesting. I have free books that I give you, PDFs, and all sorts of things. So you can come to my website and learn a lot about me. As a matter of fact, at the bottom is my email address. And then you can also, if you send me an email and give me your phone number and who you are, then and email me, then we can talk on the phone or we can have a Zoom meeting. Now, what's this about today? I want to talk to you about math. Mathematics is what I consider to be a universal language. We all have a natural language, whether it's English or Spanish or Chinese or Russian or whatever, but math is a universal language. It's the same everywhere. And math is a huge subject. Math is like music. There's lots and lots of math, and it can be very, very challenging to learn the math that you need to know to be successful in life. But I will tell you what, the world we live in today is evolving so rapidly that you really need to have some level of understanding of math. Now, it depends on what you're going to do as to what you need to know. But at some level you need, just like you need to be able to read some natural language, you need to have some knowledge of the universal language of math. So here's what I'm going to tell you, and I have some really good news for you I think you're going to love. I have created a video or a website that you can go to, and I'm going to tell you how, if you go to this website, and the URL of this will be below the video. It's triadmathinc.com/JP. Math can be mastered today faster than you ever thought possible, with no more struggles and no more fears. Now, when you go to this web page, there's 4 videos, and it'll take you about an hour to watch them, and maybe want to do it more than once to really understand them. In the first video, it's a 17-minute video, and I'm going to show you how a problem can be solved quickly and easily if you've been taught the proper practical math and how to use the proper tool. And so this is just sort of something to get you interested. Now, it turns out that 9 out of 10 high school graduates probably can't solve this problem. So you can look at it and see if you can solve it, think you can do it. But it's easy to learn to do if you have the right math program. So this is just a sample. Now, the question is, what does it take for you to learn math faster than you thought? No more struggles, no more fear. Well, the first thing you need to do is you need to master a scientific calculator. Now, this video is a 22-minute video, and this will tell you a wonderful scientific calculator that I recommend you get. It's less than $20 in the United States, and master it. Now, here's the deal, and I explained this in this video. This calculator will do 50 different things, many of which you'll never use and care about, but there's about less than 20 things you really need to understand and learn. And I tell you that in this video. So this is an educational video to tell you about what calculator you can buy and what you should learn so you can then master practical math. And I even tell you then in this video, what is the practical math that you can master once you've mastered the calculator, and you can do it in a matter of 3 or 4 months of your time working an hour a day. And I explain that in this video. Now, so far there's no sales involved. This is strictly educational. But the question you're going to find out is, if you're going to master the calculator, how can you do it? And I tell you, there's ways you can do it on your own, but they can be very challenging and time consuming. And so what if you have someone to teach it to you? Now, if you hire a really good teacher that knows what they're doing, a tutor, to teach you how to use the calculator, and the one I'm recommending is a TI-30XA. It's less than $20, wonderful calculator. This could cost you a lot of money to hire someone to do it. And if you don't hire someone to help you, it could take you a lot of time. So either way, your time is worth money too. It can be expensive. Well, it turns out, thank God to modern technology, something that I've been able to do is I've created a program that will teach you how to master this scientific calculator in probably 2 or 3 weeks of fun and easy to do. For years and years and years, I sold it for $97 to homeschool students. And guess what? Today, at least for now, I'm able to offer it to you for $9. Full-blown training program, and I explain that in this 7-minute video. So you want to watch that. It's an incredible thing that you need to know. So it is a sales pitch. It's an offer for you to buy something that I think will save you a lot of time and maybe a lot of money. In fact, this $9 program, it's an online program. You're going to learn all about it in this video. It's very easy to use, self-paced, do it on your own schedule, and it's probably going to end up being worth hundreds of dollars to you in time savings or money savings. On top of that, thanks to modern technology, there's a bonus that I can give you. And by the way, when you come to this side here and click on this link, this will take you to this $9 offer. And you go there and you learn how to use the calculator for only $9. And this explains it. This website explains it and gives you lots of references if you want them and so on. Now, back to this, I can give you a bonus today that's incredible that I couldn't have done very much in the past. You get this $9 program, and now here's a bonus you get with it. Now, this is incredible. What we've been able to do lately is put together what we call the Triad Math Tribe, and you'll learn all about it in this 10-minute video. And you join the tribe, and when you click on this link here, this will take you and show you and take you to the tribe and show you all about it. What it is now, it's $9 a month to join the tribe. And you get all sorts of things. You're going to be amazed what you get. Not just math now, you're going to get a whole bunch of other things called wisdom tools that are probably even more valuable. Even if you don't care about math, this tribe is worth even more to you in terms of wisdom tools. It's $9 a month. And I'm going to give you, when you buy the calculator program for $9, I'm going to give you the first month of this for free. So it's a bonus. Now, what will happen is you'll probably remain a member of the tribe for $9 a month for lots of reasons you'll learn about when you watch this video and when you join the tribe. But you got the first month, and when you get in it, you got access to everything. I have a 6-tier program. It includes not only practical math that I've told you about in the upper videos that I've discussed, but STEM math and all sorts of other things. And you have access to all that for the month. You got all these wisdom tools, and I'll tell you all about those in this video. You got access to all those for $9 a month. It's incredible. On top of that, if you join the tribe, well, you're in it now for a month for free. If you go out and recruit other members to join it, and they join the tribe, once they join, by the way, you can cancel anytime you want to and drop out of it, but if they join the tribe and stay in it, we pay you $9. Get your $9 back just by telling other people about it and sending them to it. So it's an incredible thing. Now, on top of that, as you get older and you get into what I would call adulthood, and usually most people think that's around 18 years old. Some people do when they're 16 or 17, some are 20. We then have something you can upgrade to from the tribe called the Army. And that's a wonderful thing. And I tell you about that also on those videos, and you can learn all about the Army. Now, it's $30 a month, but you get a lot more from it. It's incredible what you get. And as a matter of fact, you can then go out if you want to and recruit other Army members. And when you do that, you get paid a third of what they pay, and you can end up making a lot of money by joining the Army if you want to do it. Or it has many other benefits too. You may not want to do that. You may just want to use all these other benefits. This $30 a month Army is for people that use it properly. It's probably worth hundreds of dollars a month, if not thousands. Over time, it'll be worth many thousands, maybe tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars to you for reasons you're going to learn. So what I urge you to do is to go back now to this and watch these 4 videos. Probably you'll decide to invest the $9, and then you've got access to the calculator program really forever. So you need that because you can come back and review it and all that. So that's what I want you to do. Now, the last thing I'll say to this is if you can't afford $9, that's fine. You contact me, email me, and say, put in the subject line, help me, or something like that. And what I'll do is, when you join the Triad Math Tribe, it's $9 a month, or you can do it for $99 a year. Somewhere I've got it down here. You can get it for $99 a year. And when you do that, what I'll do is, if you can't afford $9 a month, I will give you a year's membership at no charge at all for $99, and you can work for me. Ha ha ha. Nothing's free in life. You can work for me and earn that $99, and and it'll be doing something you enjoy doing from your home and so on. It won't be anything nasty. Um, I've had a lot of jobs in my life I haven't enjoyed doing. Shoveling cow manure isn't much fun. Working on the railroad wasn't a lot of fun. There's a lot of things I've done in my life that were not fun to do. And by the way, once you learn math, the proper math that you will learn when you take my program, you'll be able to do things in your life that you love to do, that are fun to do, and make good money doing it. And that's what I've done in my life. And I explain all that in my books. In fact, I've written a book that explains my life in detail called Public School Math is Destroying the USA. Guess what? Free PDF copy on my website. You can go to Amazon and buy it for less than $5, but you don't have to. You can get a free PDF copy. The first 3 parts are kind of my life and what's happened to me, and you'll find it quite amazing. I was very blessed in my life that I had 3 fantastic math teachers, starting when I was 5 years old, all the way then through, ended up getting a PhD. And I had trouble with math when I was in high school. I struggled with math. I didn't like algebra. And I tell my story. I was told I would never go to college. But then I was saved by 2 wonderful teachers at that level in high school, and that made all the difference. Now, I can do for you what my 3 wonderful teachers did for me. And I can do it all automated and online. You'll never probably personally meet me. It's all going to be done through tutorial videos that come off of Amazon Web Services. I'm like your math teacher. We do Zoom meetings in this way, just like right now. You're seeing me. I don't know when you'll be seeing this. I'm making this video in February of 2025, and that's what I can do today. Now, how long will this offer I'm making you last? It's $9, blah blah. I don't know. Maybe a long, long time. Maybe not. Who knows what the world's going to be? The world is changing so rapidly today. It's amazing. And you need to learn these new tools. Today, to be successful in any kind of a job today, in the new world we live in, you're going to have to master some what are called AI tools. They make that artificial intelligence. I call it augmented intelligence. This calculator is an AI tool. This lets you do things that you couldn't do manually and do them very quick and easy. That's why you can learn practical math in 3 or 4 months that I teach, because first you master the calculator, which I teach you that. But then if you go into more advanced math, like science and engineering, there's a modern tool that came out in 2009 that's called Wolfram Alpha. And that's a fantastic tool for science and engineering. And it just makes math go from a difficulty level of 8 or 9 down to 2. Calculus is easy now. Differential equations is easy. Learning trigonometry at a deep level is easy. I teach practical trig using this calculator. It's only 7 lessons, as you'll find out when you watch my videos. But trigonometry for science and engineering is a much deeper subject, and it's a much more difficult subject manually, but with a modern tool. Now, your life and going forward, all of us, you can get great jobs if you learn to use the tools that those jobs come with. They're all going to come with tools now. The old time of being able to do something without a modern tool and make a good living is pretty soon going to be gone. You're going to be using modern tools, and this will be the way you start. This will be the first 2 you're going to learn, and it's easy and fun, and this is going to get you going. Once you master this, by the way, I will show you how. Once you learn practical math in about a semester, I'm going to show you how. One of my wisdom tools is, how can you go to college with no debt? Or should you even go to college? Many people shouldn't. There's other ways to go today. That's in my wisdom tools. There's over 24 wisdom tools, any one of which can profoundly impact your life. That's part of being a member of the tribe and then later on the army. So this is Craig Hane or Dr. Dell. If you're a teenage student, I strongly urge you to go watch those videos, study them, learn about it, and get started. And you'll be, I guarantee you, it'll just have a fantastic effect on your life in a very positive way. It's just hard to even understand and believe today. And you're sort of seeing this as a young teenager. You see what TikTok does and what Instagram does and all of that and these technologies. Well, that's what we're talking about. That's what I'm talking about is using the modern technology, and they're coming fast and furious, fast and furious. There's technologies today that we didn't have a year ago. And there'll be technologies next year that we don't have today. And 5 years from now, technologies that probably haven't even dreamed of today. And you're going to be using those technologies. You got to learn them and use them. And the way to get started is just what I'm talking about. This, because not only are you going to be learning practical math with me and math, you're going to be learning to learn. And that's the key to the future, learn to learn. Because you're going to constantly be learning new technologies as things get more powerful. And I think if that happens, you can have a fantastic, wonderful life, economically speaking. And once you make good money economically, you can have a good life socially in terms of family and friends and everything you do. And so this is Craig Hayner, Dr. Dell. I think I've said enough for today. You go watch those, go to that website and watch those videos and study it. And if you do end up investing $9 or contacting me and working for me for $99, you'll get to know me a lot better, and I'll probably some Zoom meetings you'll be in, and who knows. Have a great life, and I will probably then see you in the future on a lot of these automated videos. Bye-bye.